she doesn't want us to use her name, so for the purposes of this story, we'll call her Kristen. Kristen says for 10 years, the stranger who brutally raped her was able to walk the streets and rape again. She says he was actually in prison for raping someone else when a DNA sample was taken that identified him as the man who raped her.
A figure came into my doorway, which was open, and he flashed a flashlight in my face, so I couldn't see. And then he came at me. It was a pillowcase that was put over my head, and I think like packing tape was wrapped around my face and my mouth, so screaming was much more difficult. I know I touched his face. That was the only thing I had to go on when they asked me what he might look like. Something was wrapped around my head. I was tied up, and he raped me.
When this is happening to you, did you think that you would make it out of this?
No. He had a knife. He kind of poked it into me a few times.
What got him off of you? Like, did you kick him off? Did he just run away? What got him off you?
He was done. I don't know how to word that. He raped me and he got up.
The mystery man who attacked Kristen left as quickly as he appeared, leaving her battered, bruised, and emotionally shattered. She had no hope of ever getting justice until her rapist struck again and went to prison for raping someone else, which broke Kristen's cold case wide open. How many years had gone by since he violated you and when he was caught and they found a DNA match?
10. 10
long years.
Yes.
What was it like for you during that 10 years of waiting, never even knowing who did this to you?
It was awful. It could have been anyone. So, you know, I was constantly on alert.
Kristen says that's why the testing of rape kits is so important.
It's such a horrible thing to go through. You've already been through the most horrible thing you can think of, and then you're at the hospital with the glaring lights and the doctors and people, and you have to go through such a humiliating test. So if you go through all that, for love of God, test it, you know, because that's the only way that I got the justice that I got. It's the only way that he was stopped.
Kristen says the man who raped her was supposed to spend 25 years in prison, but he only ended up serving 10 years. Reporting live in St. Lucie County, I'm AJ Walker, CBS 12 News.